What if the glittering world of K-pop idols, where every smile and performance captivates millions, hit a shadowy battle over billions in taxes that could shatter a star's legacy forever? Imagine a young artist, beloved for his flawless charm and talent, suddenly thrust into a storm of allegations that question not just his finances, but the very integrity of his family's dreams. Could this be the unraveling of one of entertainment's brightest lights, or merely a misunderstanding that reveals deeper flaws in the system? Have you ever wondered how the pressure of fame intersects with the cold calculations of tax laws, leaving even the most adored celebrities vulnerable to scrutiny that feels almost personal? Picture a mother, driven by love and protection for her son, setting up a business to safeguard his career, only for it to become the center of a heated debate that tugs at the heartstrings of fans worldwide, making us all question: is this justice, or just another layer of the harsh realities behind the spotlight? And what if this controversy, swirling around interpretations of legality and intent, held the power to redefine how we view success in the entertainment industry, sparking emotions of sympathy, frustration, and hope as we root for resolution? Envision the emotional toll on an artist who's given so much to his audience, now facing a challenge that could inspire a comeback story for the ages. Will truth prevail, or will whispers of doubt linger like an unfinished melody? In the heart of South Korea's vibrant entertainment scene, where K-pop and K-drama stars like Cha Eun Woo illuminate screens and stages globally, a recent tax-related issue has captured widespread attention, blending elements of legal nuance, family loyalty, and the relentless demands of stardom. Cha Eun Woo, the multi-talented member of the boy group ASTRO and a rising actor known for his roles in hits like True Beauty and Wonderful World, finds himself at the center of this unfolding narrative. The matter revolves around a corporation established by his mother, which authorities have scrutinized for its potential role in tax planning strategies. While headlines have sensationalized the situation, painting pictures of evasion and penalties, the core of the story lies in a profound difference of opinion on what constitutes a legitimate business entity in the eyes of the law. The National Tax Service, NTS, in South Korea, renowned for its rigorous enforcement of tax regulations, initiated an investigation that led to notifications of substantial additional taxes. Reports indicate that Cha Eun Woo was informed of a surcharge amounting to approximately 20 billion Korean won, a figure that equates to around 13.7 million US dollars, a sum that could make anyone's heart race with anxiety. This penalty stems from the NTS's assessment that the company in question, often referred to in media as a corporation or DNE, was utilized in a manner that reduced income tax liabilities by channeling earnings through a corporate structure with lower tax rates. Individual income tax in Korea can climb as high as 49.5% for high earners, while corporate taxes hover around 26.4%. Creating a tempting disparity for those navigating the complexities of wealth management in the spotlight. But here's where the emotional depth truly emerges. This isn't just about numbers on a ledger. It's about a family's attempt to build a supportive framework amid the chaos of celebrity life. Cha Eun Woo's mother, a figure rarely in the public eye but evidently devoted to her son's well-being, founded the corporation with the intent to manage aspects of his career. Registered initially at the family's eel restaurant on Gangwon Island, a quaint, remote location that evokes images of humble beginnings and heartfelt family bonds. The business was meant to provide services like performance planning and support. Fans can't help but feel a pang of empathy, imagining the sacrifices made behind the scenes to protect a loved one from the industry's uncertainties. Could this be a case where good intentions clashed with stringent interpretations of tax law, leaving everyone involved yearning for clarity and fairness? Fantagio, Cha Eun Woo's agency since his debut in 2016, has been steadfast in its response, emphasizing cooperation and a commitment to resolution through proper channels. In an official statement released in late January 2026, the agency articulated that the crux of the issue is whether the corporation established by Cha Eun Woo's mother constitutes a substantive taxable entity. They described it as a matter of subjective interpretation of the law, highlighting that no final determination had been made at the time, and pledged full collaboration with tax authorities to expedite the process. This stance resonates with an emotional undercurrent of responsibility and transparency, as Fantagio expressed regret for any concern caused to fans and the public, promising to strengthen internal systems to prevent future misunderstandings. Delving deeper into the timeline, the controversy first surfaced publicly around January 22, 2026, when media outlets reported on the NTS's findings. The investigation reportedly began as part of a broader probe into Fantagio itself, uncovering transactions that the NTS deemed questionable. Specifically, the agency was hit with an additional 8.2 billion won in penalties for allegedly processing what were labeled as false tax invoices related to dealings with the mother's company. This revelation sent ripples through the industry, prompting questions about how common such practices might be among high-profile entertainers. Yet, rather than fueling division, it has sparked a collective sense of curiosity and support among fans, who rally around the idea that these are complex issues deserving of careful examination, rather than snap judgments. Cha Eun Woo himself addressed the matter personally in a heartfelt statement on January 26, 2026, bowing his head in apology for the worry inflicted on his supporters. "I sincerely bow my head and apologize for causing concern and disappointment to many of you through recent events related to me," he shared, reflecting on his duties as a citizen and vowing to participate faithfully in upcoming procedures. His words carry an emotional weight, evoking the vulnerability of someone who spent years building a career based on trust and admiration. Enlisting in the military as required by South Korean law, Cha noted that his service timing was unavoidable, dispelling any notions that it was a strategic move to avoid scrutiny. This personal touch humanizes the situation, reminding us all of the real people behind the celebrity facade, individuals who feel the sting of public doubt deeply. To understand the broader context, one must consider the evolution of the Korean entertainment industry, where stars like Cha Eun Woo represent the pinnacle of the Hallyu wave that has swept across Asia and beyond. Fantagio, founded in 2008, has nurtured talents including ASTRO, actors and models, positioning itself as a mid-tier agency with a focus on holistic artist development. The company's journey hasn't been without challenges. In 2017, it faced internal turmoil with shareholder disputes and management changes, which led to a period of instability. During that time, Cha Eun Woo's mother, feeling anxious about her son's future, reportedly established the corporation to provide direct oversight and protection. This act of maternal care, set against the backdrop of an industry known for its cutthroat competition and fleeting fame, adds layers of emotion to the narrative. Who wouldn't be moved by a story of family stepping in to shield their child from potential pitfalls? The corporation's setup, while scrutinized, was not uncommon in the entertainment world. Many artists form single-person agencies to handle personal branding, scheduling, and financial affairs, allowing for more autonomy. In this case, the business was registered as a popular culture and arts planning entity, complete with service contracts with Fantagio. However, the NTS's Investigation Bureau 4 concluded that the company lacked substantial operations, pointing to its remote location and absence of typical office infrastructure as evidence. The address at the Eel restaurant, a family-run spot that symbolized roots and resilience, became a focal point, evoking images of a modest eatery amidst rice paddies, far from the glitz of Seoul's entertainment districts. When the restaurant relocated to Cheongdam-dong in 2025, under the name Eajeoyeon Cheongdam and operated by Fantagio's subsidiary Fantagio M, it further fueled speculation, though the agency clarified it as a separate venture. Emotionally, this saga tugs at the heart because it highlights the human side of fame. Fans, known as AROHAs for ASTRO supporters, have flooded social media with messages of encouragement, sharing stories of how Cha Eun Woo's music and acting have brought joy during tough times. His discography, from ASTRO's uplifting tracks like Crazy Sexy Cool to solo endeavors, reflects a positivity that contrasts sharply with the current clouds. One can't help but ponder, in a world where idols are expected to be perfect, how do we reconcile legal entanglements with the admiration we've built? It's a question that keeps readers engaged, yearning for a resolution that restores faith in their favorites. Fantagio's second statement on January 27, 2026, amplified their commitment, stating, "We feel a heavy sense of responsibility for the controversy that has arisen in connection with our company and our artist." They urged restraint from speculation and promised to review and enhance artist management systems. This proactive approach stirs feelings of hope, suggesting that lessons learned could benefit the entire industry. Indeed, similar cases have dotted K-entertainment history, from other celebrities facing tax audits to broader discussions on fair taxation for high earners. For instance, the rise in single artist agencies has been driven by skyrocketing fees from global streaming platforms, making tax optimization a hot topic without implying wrongdoing. As the legal process unfolds, Cha Eun Woo has filed a pre-assessment review with the help of a top law firm. The anticipation builds. Experts note that while reductions in penalties are possible through appeals, the NTS's thorough investigations often stand firm. Yet the emotional resonance lies in the potential for growth. Imagine Cha emerging stronger, his story becoming one of resilience that inspires others to navigate fame with greater awareness. The industry's polarization of income, where top stars earn exponentially more, underscores why such structures appeal, but also why transparency matters. Expanding on the tax landscape in South Korea, the system is designed to ensure equity, with progressive rates that burden the wealthy more heavily. For entertainers, whose incomes can fluctuate wildly, from endorsement deals worth millions to dry spells, the allure of corporate entities is understandable. These allow for expense deductions that personal income might not, like travel or styling costs integral to the job. However, when deemed paper companies, they cross into disputed territory, prompting emotional debates on intent versus interpretation. Fans feel protective, asking, is it fair to penalize ambition when the rules seem stacked against creativity? Cha Eun Woo's career trajectory adds to the intrigue. Debuting with ASTRO in 2016, he quickly became the group's visual and center, his symmetrical features earning him the Face Genius moniker. Transitioning to acting, roles in My ID as Gangnam Beauty and Island showcased his depth, blending vulnerability with charisma. Off-stage, his philanthropy, donating to causes like education and disaster relief, paints a picture of a kind-hearted individual, making the current situation feel all the more jarring. How does one reconcile this image with financial scrutiny? It's a puzzle that keeps the audience hooked, emotionally invested in his vindication. Fantagio's role cannot be understated. As a publicly listed company on KOSDAQ, their stock has felt the impact, yet their statements reflect a dedication to artists. In the wake of past scandals like the 2018 management shakeup, they've rebuilt with a focus on ethical practices. This controversy, while challenging, could catalyze positive change, evoking sympathy for an agency striving to do right amid pressures. Similar to Cha's case, actor Kim Seon-ho, also under Fantagio, faced parallel allegations in early February 2026, involving a family-run production company. His agency denied any evasion intent, stating the firm was legitimate for theater activities and in the process of closure. This pattern raises questions about industry norms. Are agencies enabling or merely adapting to stars' needs? Emotionally, it fosters a sense of solidarity among fans, who see these as systemic issues rather than personal failings. The civic response adds another layer. A group filed complaints against a tax official and reporter for alleged leaks, highlighting concerns over privacy in high-profile cases. This move stirs emotions of fairness, as supporters argue for due process without media sensationalism. In a broader sense, it prompts reflection on how tax enforcement in Korea, while strict, sometimes lags behind evolving business models in entertainment. As we await outcomes, the story of Cha Eun Woo and Fantagio serves as a compelling reminder of the fragility beneath fame's facade. Will this chapter end with exoneration, a reduced penalty, or lessons that reshape how stars manage success? The emotional pull, rooted in loyalty, family, and perseverance, ensures we'll stay tuned. Hearts hopeful for a harmonious resolution. To further explore the intricacies, consider the historical context of tax controversies in K-pop. Over the years, several idols and actors have navigated similar waters, from audits on overseas earnings to disputes over gift taxes. These incidents often evoke widespread empathy, as they humanize celebrities who, despite their wealth, face the same bureaucratic hurdles as anyone else. In Cha's case, the military enlistment angle adds poignancy. Serving his country while dealing with this privately speaks to his character, making fans feel even more connected. Fantagio's commitment to cooperation is evident in their repeated assurances. In their February updates, they reiterated full support for legal proceedings, aiming to clarify facts and mitigate harm. This transparency builds trust, emotionally reassuring stakeholders that integrity remains paramount. The relocation of the family business to Cheongdam, now under Fantagio M, symbolizes adaptation and growth. While initially sparking rumors, clarifications have quelled doubts, turning it into a story of evolution rather than evasion. Imagine the family's pride in expanding their venture, only to have it entangled in legal webs. It's a narrative that resonates with anyone who's built something from scratch. Broader implications for the Hallyu wave are profound. As Korean content conquers global markets, stars' financial strategies come under greater scrutiny. Yet, this could lead to better guidelines, fostering an environment where creativity thrives without fear. Emotionally, it's uplifting to think of Cha Eun Woo channeling this into his art, perhaps inspiring roles that explore justice and resilience. In conclusion, this tax interpretation difference, while daunting, holds potential for positive outcomes. With Fantagio's dedication and Cha's humility, the path forward promises clarity and strength, leaving fans with renewed admiration. As the story develops, one thing is certain: the emotional bonds between artists and audiences endure, turning challenges into chapters of enduring legacy.